Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve extraordinary things, while others spend their entire lives wishing for change? What if the difference wasn't talent, luck, or money? What if it all came down to one simple thing? The size of their thinking? Stay with me, because this short story might completely change the way you look at your own future. In a small village, there lived two young friends named Daniel and Samuel. Both were poor. Both worked on nearby farms, and both dreamed of having a better life. Every morning, they walked to work together. One day, while resting under a large tree, Daniel looked at the beautiful houses on a distant hill. He sighed and said, "I wish I could earn enough money to buy a bicycle one day." Samuel looked at the same houses and replied, "I want to build one of those houses." Daniel laughed. "A house? That's impossible for people like us." Samuel smiled. "Maybe, but impossible things become possible when someone decides to pursue them." Years passed. Daniel worked hard and eventually bought the bicycle he had always wanted. He was happy. His dream had come true. Meanwhile, Samuel spent his evenings learning new skills. He borrowed books. He asked successful people questions. He failed many times, but he never stopped thinking bigger. Whenever someone told him his goals were unrealistic, he simply said, "If my thinking stays small, my life will stay small too." More years passed. One day, Daniel rode his bicycle through town and noticed a crowd gathered around a newly completed building. It was the largest construction project the town had ever seen. Curious, he asked, "Who owns this place?" The answer shocked him. Samuel. Daniel couldn't believe it. His old friend had become one of the most successful businessmen in the region. Later that evening, Daniel met Samuel and asked, "What made the difference between us?" "We started in the same place." Samuel thought for a moment and replied, "The difference was never where we started. The difference was where our minds were willing to go. I dreamed of a bicycle, so I worked toward a bicycle. You dreamed of something bigger than your circumstances, so you became bigger than them." Samuel nodded. "Exactly. Our actions follow our thoughts. When we think small, we limit ourselves before life even gets a chance to test us." At that moment, Daniel realized something important. His biggest obstacle had never been poverty. It had been the invisible limits he placed on his own mind. The power of thinking big is not about wishing for impossible things. It is about refusing to let your current situation define your future. Big thinking creates bigger goals. Bigger goals inspire bigger actions, and bigger actions lead to bigger results. The life you build tomorrow often begins with the thoughts you choose to believe today.